There has to be more to this than them struggling with this child, right? I watched the first 2 episodes of the new K-drama Our Universe. Let's talk about it. So in this series, in the first episode, our female lead's older sister and our male lead's older brother, who are married, pass away, tragically, suddenly, and they leave behind a 20-month-old son. Our female lead was really close with her sister. For the most part, they had a great relationship, but she did always sort of feel like a burden to her sister. However, our male lead was not close with his brother. They were estranged. They were both kids. His older brother, who was maybe like 13, 14 at the time, left him at an orphanage and never returned. So he wants nothing to do with his nephew. He does not want this child to be a part of his life. And so our female lead agrees to raise her nephew. But she is understandably struggling all on her own, and he is suddenly left without a place to live for a month. So they make a deal where he will move into the apartment for 1 month and in exchange help her out with the nephew. And then we have a second male lead who is so far irrelevant, but it seems like he is going to be the third spoke of a love triangle. So that is the setup, and I have to say, I'm not yet sure about this one. I think the big problem I'm having so far is that they have not established enough sympathy for our male lead. They have not created enough justification for how much of a jerk he is being. It is hard to understand his hatred toward his brother when his brother was clearly also a child. It's the sort of situation where you definitely understand how he would have been feeling as a young child, but now that he's an adult, surely he would understand that his brother couldn't raise him when he was 13. And there's obviously more to the story. There's a question of why they didn't reconnect sooner than now. But not having that information yet, our male lead just seems very callous in how he's handling the death of his brother and the orphaning of his nephew. Our female lead so far is like enough. She's likable, she's trying her best, she's struggling, you feel bad for her, but she's not necessarily interesting. The show is also relying very heavily on making the viewer fall in love with this kid. A lot of the show is this kid being adorable, and I think part of what we're supposed to be enjoying about this show is watching this child. And this is definitely a personal thing, but that's just not me. The presence of a cute kid has zero inherent appeal to me. So I really don't know about this one yet. I definitely need more from these characters in order to feel a connection to them. I, at this point, don't. And I also just don't have a good sense yet of what the plot actually is. Like, it has to be more than them just struggling with this child, right? So those are my thoughts. Have you watched the first 2 episodes of Our Universe? Do you plan to? Let me know your thoughts. I would, of course, love to chat further.